100,000. You know, I got 200,000 in the bank. Okay, well, you're only 40. I'm good. I don't need life insurance.
But I got money.
You got a long time to go. You do not know what's gonna happen. There's been millionaires that gone broke and gone under, gone negative. But if they had life insurance and they passed, and they know that. I don't care that, you know, y'all can try to pick up his crumbs, but he had a $2 million life insurance policy that my kids are gonna have.
That I'm directly entitled to. Y'all can fight over what was in the bank accounts. That's cool. I'm gonna take this life insurance policy.
Tax-free, probate avoidable. Tax-free account. Nobody want to pay taxes on nothing. But I'm trying to give you money. I'm trying to help you have your family get that tax-free money. People got tax evasion, got all this and that. Just get a life insurance policy. If you want a bunch of money for your kids, have a life insurance policy. People spend their whole life trying to figure out how to give their kids a better life. Well, you do know they're going to have a life after you pass. So that whole time you spent trying to get them a better life, and then when you're gone, that effort is still there, but that life insurance is that extra push that's going to get them there. And I also have a lot of, you know, clients that say they don't want to leave their kids rich because they're not going to do right by that money. You don't know that. You don't know that. You know how many people change their ways when their mama die, change their ways when their dad die, change their way when their auntie die or that close cousin of theirs, change their mindset.
That's a traumatic event.
You don't know that. You don't know what's going to happen.
Very life altering.
They could find God. They could meet that one person on the street that changes their mind. You don't know what they're gonna do. You could have the most gangster person out there change his mind when something traumatic like that happened. That he coming to some money. I'm gonna do something different. I follow a lot of Black wealth and Black excellence accounts on Instagram. There's a lot of people that say I was in jail and I figured out the stock market. This happened. I figured this out. I was a convicted murderer, and this happened. If they can change their mind about what happened from a traumatic event of being in jail, being on death row, being on this, you can't have whatever mindset you think about your child right now. Have that be the only thing you think about when considering yourself getting a life insurance policy.
We're about to wrap up here soon. It's been a great conversation,
yeah.
Stevie. I hope people are listening.
I hope so too,
I hope
man.
people are actually,
I hope so too.
You know, digesting this information and that they start, you know, considering getting a life insurance policy, whether that be through you or whoever, right? We're not just marketing for Stevie,
yeah,
right?
I always tell people, you don't got to buy through me.
Right.
If you want to buy from me because you think that I'm making money off of it, or you think that, you know, I'm just trying to make a dime, I know a lot of insurance agents that will be happy to come out to help you out. Even if it's not through me, find an agent, somebody near you that can help you out. My doors are always open. I represent a lot, over 150 different companies, so I can get you the best deal. But if it's not something that you feel comfortable with doing with me, if I come up to you and I ask you got it and you say you have it, I'm gonna be very ecstatic. I feel great when I see people of color and even all people have it because they need it.
It's okay. It's okay to say that you want your people to have.
Yeah,
life
no, I
insurance.
do.
It's
But
okay.
I also feel good when everybody has it because if you know that you need it and you have it, good, you got it. But it breaks my heart when you know that you need it and you don't have it and you don't get it.
And you make an excuse.
And you make the excuse of I can't pay for it. You sure? You sure you can't pay for it?
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Anyone who's watching this, $20 to $40 a month, depending on your financial situation and pre-existing conditions, your age. So I think those are the only few things that they take in consideration when they're trying to develop your policy. For $20 to $40 a month and 25 to 30 minutes of your time, depending if y'all got all y'all documentation and stuff prepared, because I know a lot of y'all files just be all over the place. But for 25 to 30 minutes, you can leave your family behind something upon your passing, which we know is inevitable. I hope that you guys are listening to this and that you guys decide that you're going to look into life insurance.
Especially if you have kids.
Especially if you have children. Especially if you know your children are out in the streets doing whatever. please get a life insurance policy on them. Okay? Stevie, is there any takeaways that you want? Give you a minute or so. Any takeaways, any things that you want the audience to know that we didn't touch about?
No, I think we touched on everything. The biggest thing that I really just want people to know is that this is something that everybody can get. This is not something for the rich and elite, because people don't know. A lot of white people get their wealth through life insurance. This is the only thing in the world that you can buy wealth with. You are buying wealth. You are giving this company this much of money, and they're going to give your family this when you pass. You can't get that anywhere else. The most elite families, when their child's a baby, buy an enormous life insurance policy because they know they're going to die. So they know that the next generation is going to be great. They're going to have money. They're going to be great. Why can't we start doing that? If two generations ago, they all had decent life insurance policies, that stuff starts to roll. Mm-hmm. Even if we can't change stuff immediately, this is some way to get the ball rolling. Because if you got everybody in your community in a circle, you got all the elders in a circle, you got all the middle age, the high schoolers, and all the kids. Now think about how that all can go down. You all got a $200,000 life insurance policy. Now that goes to the moms and the dads. Okay, now they have money, and then they also have a $200,000 life insurance policy. They take that money and do whatever they need to. The next ring, they got money. They got money. And it just keeps going because...
And that's how you create generational wealth right there.
Exactly. That's the generational wealth ring. That's what you got to think about. So, yes, I'm starting it. People always want to start something and leave, build this big business so their family never got to work.
Start a life insurance
policy. You got that right there. You may not reap the benefits of it, but your kids will. All that will. What's the difference? There's no difference.